Hey everyone, Dr. Enrico Dolcecore here from Full Life Chiropractic. Today's topic, physical stress. Hope you enjoy. Physical stress, what does it mean? Or traumas that we go through. Physical, that's the third branch of the health pillars that I was talking about, those three pillars that pretty much create our health or are the foundation to our health is our physical, our chemical, and our emotional well-being. And how healthy those branches are define our overall vitalism and health and wellness as a whole. So physical, easy way to think about it. Most people are like, yeah, I slipped and fell on the floor, slipped and fell playing basketball. I was in the garden for 4 hours. I was bent over for too long. We talk about the physical things that we do to our bodies that can create the way we feel. And just because we don't feel bad or have very little to no symptoms doesn't mean that we're physically in tip-top shape when it comes to our physical health. And again, it's 2020. Let's break down some of the old things that we used to think about in science when it comes to physical or socially. We're going to use the science to break down what we've thought about socially as a culture, especially in the Western world or North America, is when we say physical, close your eyes, physical human, physical healthy human, some visuals come to your mind. And most common is a fit person, a fit female, a fit male, whatever it may be, a fit version. And then the fit, when I say fit, that almost brings down to one visual as well. Lean, muscular, seeing abs, seeing muscle points. And we look at that and we say that's healthy. But really, we got to break that all down. That has nothing to do with health. That guy on the billboard, selling, Total Gym, to call the phone number of the website and the model that they use in there might have stage 4 brain cancer. You don't know that. That person's not healthy, maybe, just because they have a photo of themselves. So it's not that simple. And typically, the other end of the spectrum, a 600-pound human being, probably has a tough argument saying that I'm healthy, I got no diseases. That's tough too. So we're talking about some extremes there. But in the middle is the rest of us. And we got to break the visual that we have about healthy, fit, muscular. That's what fitness is. That's not true. They have to go through a lot of physical stress to get there, breaking down muscle tissue, building muscle tissue, the amount of protein they need to digest to get there. There's a lot that goes through that. That's a different way. So we want to break that down. Remember, we're going to a new level of consciousness. When I was going through high school and college, oh my gosh, I'm going to date myself here. We were doing Healthy People 2010 and Healthy People 2020. And there it goes. It's gone. Now, what is it? Healthy People 2030? Is there one? So that just shows you, how far we've come. There's time. We got to think. We got to change our level of consciousness. And I think everything that's going on in the world right now, it is going to forcibly push us as a society to another level of consciousness. And that's where we are here. And I don't want this to get into a metaphysical type thing. This is about physical, the touch that you can feel right now. And in order to keep ourselves healthy, there is called exercise in a healthy way, and there's exercise in a stressful way, which is still positive, and then there's exercise that's wrong, then there's no exercise, then we got to talk about tissue and how to keep our tissue healthy as well. So a lot of the diseases that we look at that attack people, sometimes people blame their genetics. I love that one. Sally comes in, she's like, obesity runs in my family. I'm like, Sally, no one in your family, obesity doesn't run in your family. It's just that no one in your family runs. And we laugh. Oh, you're so like, and I'm just sitting there. I'm not laughing. I'm like, it has a big role in all that. It's not genetic. There's been studies you've seen the studies of twins that have been separated when they were 1 year old. One grows up in Zimbabwe. One grows up in New York City. The one in Zimbabwe is 40 with perfect health, and the one in New York City has heart disease and already suffered 2 heart attacks. We've read that stuff. So genetics plays a certain role, but not as big as we thought. So when it comes to physical, is we want to be doing mild to moderate exercise for a big reason. The big reason is circulation. The point of exercise is to circulate blood, venous flow, lymphatic flow, extracellular flow properly in and out of the body, even renal flow, and our kidneys depend on it. Cerebral spinal fluid motion that goes through your spine and your brain and filters that system, your nervous system, requires movement as well. So all these things play a big role. And as a chiropractor, I think out of the 3 branches that we work with, the physical is the biggest one. That's why the phone rings every single day, is because of physical issues. People will get that. And the manifestation of health that we give our patients is because of the physical adjustment we give them. We physically move joints in their body and remove inflammation from the joint, increase endorphins, get proprioception communication back to the brain, and fluid moves. It's the fastest and easiest way. An adjustment takes a half a second, and you get so much benefit from it. So I think when it comes to physical, that's where we play our biggest role, is that. But there is such thing as negative stress. Our runners, I love you guys, I love the runners, but running on pavement for 5, 10, 15 miles, 3, 4, 5 times a week is gonna have a toll on your physical body, your meniscus, your ankles, your hips, your muscles. It plays a big role on that. I consider running a moderate to excessive exercise. And another thing is time. How long should I be working out for? What should I be doing? Time-wise, depending, exercise, if you want, let's say you want to be efficient. Everyone's watching these videos because they want information quickly, visually. They don't want to read anymore. We don't even want to read. That's why, videos, Netflix, everything's booming, because we want to see things now. YouTube, everything is visual. Tell me, doc, in a few minutes what I need to know. So what you need to know is you probably want to work out as quickly and as efficiently as you want, with as minimal stress on your body as possible. Doesn't that sound like the best way to approach this? So going to the gym up the street and grabbing a chin-up bar, and they tell you, flip this tractor tire as many times as you can and do as many chin-ups as you can. And when you're done that, run around the block 17 times. Well, how many do I do? Well, as many as you can. So I just crap my pants? Yeah, just go until you crap your pants. Okay, great. That's not exercise. That is insanity. So what we want to do is do it as mildly as we can. So you want to increase your heart rate to as high as comfortably as you can. For most of us adults over the age of 25, we want to be going from anywhere from 170 down to 140 depending on your age. Take it from there. You're 30, you can do 170, 160. That's a high heart rate, and you want to be there for short amount of time. It's called HIIT type exercise, where high intensity interval training. So you're going up, 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 and then giving yourself a break. Up, 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 giving yourself a break. You can do this as a runner. You can do sprints for 30 seconds and then walk fast-paced walk for 90 seconds. And repeat that for 20 minutes is the magic number. After 20 minutes, you've plateaued your upper and lower heart rate levels in your exercise, and you're going to stay there for the rest of your workout. You can be done in 20 minutes, or you can continue walking for another 20, 40 minutes. You can create a 1-hour exercise if you want, but you just don't want to be doing HIIT exercise for 1 hour. You want to get that heart rate up and down, up and down, up and down in 20 minutes, and then do whatever you want to do for as long as, if it's biking, up and down hills in Florida, not too many, so you want to be sprinting on your bike, off and on, and then just coast for the rest of your bike ride. That's a great exercise. And resistance training. Resistance training, getting muscles to pull on those bones, pulling exercise bands, pulling the yoga bands, lifting weights, light weights, really squeezing muscle tissue and pulling those tendons on the bone plays a huge role in bringing calcium and magnesium into the bone. And a lot of studies show it actually prevents osteoporosis. Is resistance exercise more so than any supplement you can take. Hence why we're not talking about supplements. So exercise should be done mild to moderate for 20 minutes in a HIIT or Tabata style training, and just take it easy on your body. The more you can switch between exercises, like going through maybe Pilates for a while, then a biking program for a while, 12 weeks on, 12 weeks off, and switching your exercises is even better, because now you're getting different parts of your body stressed over the course of a year. So I hope these things are all useful. This video is going to get really long, really quick. If you have any comments, put them below and let's create a dialogue. Stay healthy, stay fit, have a great week.